And TypE-B's Muta's taking a lot of hits in the last few battles, just little by little getting whittled down. He was not replenishing those Mutalisks. So now that Mutalisk force is down to a single Mutalisk. In fact, is not going to be able to run in and snipe those High Templar after all. So even though TypE-B has a really good thing going on here, he's got 4 bases going now. He's really well defended with just a wall of sunks and stuff at each of those bases. Oh, it looks like we saw almost a High Templar drop. A single Mutalisk running out to try. Oh, a second Mutalisk joining the gang. And Stork is literally just running his High Templar into the base to try and get at the drones. Is he going to get there in time? He gets... Oh, no! The High Templar goes down. Oh, just before. It looks like he caught a group of Zerglings on the ramp or something there. But that was epic. Slowly walking the High Templar into the main base. He almost got a storm off on those drones. Almost. I'm surprised he didn't, actually. And more Mutalisks have popped here. So we've got another squad of Mutalisks, so Stork is going to have to worry about his High Templars getting sniped again. Stork realizes he can't quite break through this thing, and so when you can't break through but you still have map control, what we want to do is expand. And that's exactly what he's trying to do. It took him a long time to get that third base up, though, just because of that single freaking Zergling burrowed there. And some Mutalisks coming in there and killing off the probe earlier. So anyway, so Stork kind of needs to get that 4th base up. Well, I guess he's okay for the moment. TypE-B's only at 4 bases, but TypE-B is going to get more bases soon, since he's got his 4 bases pretty well secured. Probably going to go for more bases. Anyway, it's another burrowed Zergling there. Oh, is he going to lose the High Templar? Oh, not quite. Oh, nicely done. Nice storm on those Mutalisks. Unfortunately, catching his own Zealots a little bit as well. But there's not quite enough Mutalisks there. There's probably, I guess, I guess there's 6 Mutas. So, wasn't quite enough to pick off the High Templar in one shot. He got a storm off. But still, doing some good harassment there, killing off the High Templar, but taking some damage to his Mutalisks there. So it's hard to say who came ahead in that little battle there. But yeah, Spores and Lurks and Sunks and Scourge at the edges. Yeah, TypE-B is really, really walled in there. It's really, really secured. Plus 2 weapons now for Stork. So he's got a really good upgrades. I don't think, you know, he's behind on tech, so I doubt he's at 2 Carapace. A Greater Spire coming out now, and a Defiler Mound for, well, that'll be great. That's a good combination. Then he can use Dark Swarm to protect his Guardians. Genius! Sorry, I do realize that there are actually some people that might not get that. Dark Swarm doesn't protect air units, by the way. But anyway, TypE-B, I'm surprised he's not actually, since he's so secure in his bases, and he's got a decent force running around, I'm surprised he's not trying to take more bases right now. Especially in light of Stork taking that 4th base at the bottom there. Anyway, Stork now with Reavers out. What the heck? He's going with Reavers now, get on Archon. Usually you see Reavers more late game when there's Ultralisks running around and that kind of thing. Maybe he's doing it in anticipation of Ultralisks. Or I don't know exactly what's going on there. Maybe he just has a lot of minerals to spare, and so I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, Greater Spire is now up. There's that base in the bottom right going up now. Interesting location for that. Here he comes in with a bunch of Zerglings and Mutalisks trying to get this base before it goes up and running. There's a lot of Zealots who are going to be able to easily take out those Zerglings. And oh, goodness gracious, running those Mutas over. And that is really dangerous. Well, actually, it's not really that dangerous because we haven't seen any Corsairs from Stork for a long time. So it's actually kind of safe, but I was thinking, like, he just saw those Mutalisks there, so it wouldn't normally be a very safe place to morph those. Anyway, Stork just trying to probe. He's just trying to keep TypE-B making units, keep him from having the spare money to make more bases and that kind of thing. And there's the Guardians. Guardians are up now. It looks like he's going to try and probably go after that expansion there. And there's the Reavers. Duh, I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Reavers now protected by Dark Swarm. Nicely done, Stork, casting that Dark Swarm to protect your Reavers. But the Guardians coming in now from the other side, they're not going to last too long. They're probably going to do a little bit of damage, but mostly be a distraction, because all Stork has to do is produce 1 Corsair, because they're not protected by any Devourers or anything like that, or any Scourge. So all he's going to have to do is produce 1 Corsair, and he may lose a Pylon and a Cannon or something like that. Actually, it looks like there was... Did I see that right? Was there Scourge parked next to the Stargate where the Corsair was going to come out? Whoa, Scourge coming in, going to be able to take out the shuttle. Nicely done. But those Reavers are bunker buster units, and so that's why I was saying I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. That's what the Reavers are going to be good for, is busting down this really tight wall. You know, and there's the sunken colonies going to work on the Reavers, but they do no good underneath that dark swarm, that beautiful swarm. Now Stork is on the verge of breaking this, though. He's still sending some scarabs in there. All he needs is an observer, some storms on those lurkers. He could break it in. TypE-B running some Zerglings out just carelessly to their deaths. Another swarm going down on the ramp. This is really not a good idea to put that swarm down there to protect Stork's Zealots and Reavers. That's really kind of a silly idea. And now he's trying to move some lurkers underneath that swarm, which again would do no good against the Reavers. Really kind of a silly strategy here from TypE-B, so Stork is really looking in good shape. Yeah, look, he's lost a few drones over there. Nice, there we go, that's what I wanted to see. There's a plague going on, and the Guardians have just chilled. They're like, alright, we killed off, you know, that one pylon, so we're good now. Our mission is accomplished, and Stork is going to slow crawl his Reavers into that swarm again, but no! The Zergling's coming out, trying to pick off those Reavers, going to pick off one, but too many Archons of crap in the way are going to make sure he can't get quite underneath their, can't quite get that other Reaver, and now TypE-B with the swarms protecting the Reavers. God, TypE-B, what are you thinking? So TypE-B, who used to be in a very strong position, throwing away this game by casting helpful spells for Stork and leaving his Guardians idle next to crucial mineral patches. Stork now has completely used those Reavers to bust down the wall. There's only a few lurkers left. Observers in play. He missed them with the Scourge earlier. Beautiful storms on top of those Ultralisks, softening them up really well. Unfortunately, they are underneath this other swarm, but so Dragoons aren't going to be able to do any good, but the Reavers behind are going to be able to take care of those Ultralisks very easily. And again, TypE-B with idle Guardians. Finally, he's going after this gas, assimilator over there on the other side, but he's just got Guardians just chilling around. There's a perfectly good base just waiting to get hit by Guardian shots right next to those Guardians, and he's just chilling with them while his main base gets destroyed. So, nicely done by TypE-B. Now, TypE-B is not quite out of it yet, though. He's got a ton of bases up right now. Despite the fact that he's just lost his natural expansion, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 other bases going right now. So he is in good shape. And now he's going to waltz these Guardians within range of the Archon for the lose. Wow. So I cannot stress how much TypE-B has thrown this game away. Stork now at 150 supply to TypE-B, I'm sorry, 120 supply to TypE-B's 60 supply, so triple supply. Stork running 3 speed shuttles somewhere, probably going to go after that top right base, and once that goes down, TypE-B is going to be completely screwed. He's not going to have anything to do with, he's basically, the only reason he's still in the game is because of these side bases that are still running. He's got Corsairs on those idle Guardians, so the Guardians just chilling, apparently on pole position. And, whoa, screen turned back on. There's the Archons dropping out right on top. Beautiful attack there. Archons just dispatching that sunken colony very quickly. Gets the storm off on some of the drones. The rest are actually able to run away. But that base is going to go down, leaving TypE-B at only a few bases now, compared to Stork's also a few bases. The Nidus Canal is going to go down, but it doesn't really matter because I don't know if that canal was even connected to anything. There's nothing really for him to send through the canal in the first place. He's getting completely overrun, and single Zealot is going to go, and actually it looks like there's some units that are going to take care of that Zealot. But Stork also fighting this bottom right thing. Was that even an expansion? Why did he have a hatchery there? That was a strange place for a hatchery. Did you put it like next to the whoa! Oh, TypE-B! More fail from TypE-B, running his drones into the storm. Wow. Oh man, this is some epic fail by TypE-B, I gotta say. So Stork's gonna take the game. By the way, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, I guess, but round of 16 for the OSL, in case you didn't know, groups of 4, and each player in the group plays everyone else in the group, and then whoever has the top record at the end, top 2 records at the end rather, go into the round of 8, the semifinals, and then it's best of 3 after that until the finals. I think, or best of 5, maybe the semis. I don't remember. I think it's just the finals. Anyway, so this is a round robin thing. So this is not decisive at all. This is the first time either of these 2 guys have played because it's only the second game of the set. There's 6 games in total, so anything could happen theoretically. TypE-B finally GGing And yes, double face palm TypE-B. You deserve like 4, or you should have extra arms surgically grafted to you, or mechanical arms maybe that you can control with your knees or something like that, or with your face that are programmed, something like that. So you can give yourself like an octuple face palm, because that's what you deserve for the amount of fail that you accomplished in that game. Congrats! You are the champion of fail, TypE-B. Well done. We salute you. Except we give a bad salute because you have to give a failure salute to the King of Fail. Anyway, TypE-B's a decent player, so hopefully he comes back and shows us a better play next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Take care.